blaze of fireworks in the sky. Way hey, tooralorale. And so he drove across the state line to the fireworks stand. He came back with a string of firecrackers in his hand. He struck a match and lit them up, and everybody ran except for Johnny. Way hey, boom, and up she goes. Six-fingered Johnny on the 2nd of July, and his need for large explosions still had not run dry. Way hey, tooralorale. So he went walking down Main Street with 2 M80s he had found, and set them off in the gazebo at the center of the town. And when the fuse began to sputter, no one stood around except for Johnny. Way hey, boom, and up she goes. Three-fingered Johnny on the 3rd day of July, jonesing for the ultimate in pyrotechnic highs. Way hey, tooralorale. He tied a brick of Johnny Rebs onto a model plane, and then he doused the whole shebang in 93 octane. It flew straight up and straight back down, but nobody was maimed except for Johnny. Way hey, boom, and up she goes. 1.5-limb Johnny on the 4th day of July hopped to the construction site to give it one last try. Way hey, tooralorale. Inside the foreman's trailer was a case of dynamite. Johnny held a Zippo 'tween his toes and set it burning bright. The foreman saw the sparks begin, and everyone took flight except for Johnny. Way hey, boom, and up she goes. They buried Johnny on the 5th day of July, and everyone in town showed up to say their last goodbye. Way hey, tooralorale. And though they knew he was a moron, no one could dispute the depth of Johnny's dedication to his life's pursuit. And 67 Roman candles fired off in salute to the 67 pieces left of Johnny. Way hey, boom, and up she goes. Whenever life gets you down, keeps you wearing a frown, and the gravy train has left you behind, and when you're all out of hope, down at the end of your rope, and nobody's there to throw you a line. If you ever get so low that you don't know which way to go, come on and take a walk in my shoes. Never worry about a thing, got the world on a string, 'cause I've got the cure for all of my blues. All of his blues. I take a look at my enormous penis, and my troubles start melting away. I take a look at my enormous penis, and the happy times are coming to stay. I gotta sing and I dance when I glance in my pants, and the feeling's like a sunshiny day. I take a look at my enormous penis, and everything is going my way. Vivre, j'informe son bonheur. Faut que je fasse fan, faut que je me dois. Ça va, c'est pas Everybody! Take a look at my enormous penis, and my troubles start melting away. I take a look at my enormous penis, and the happy times are coming to stay. Yeah, I got great big amounts in the place where it counts, and the feeling's like a sunshiny day. I take a look at my enormous penis, and everything is going my way. My trouser monster, everything is going my way. My meat is burner, everything is going my way.
Size doesn't matter.
Everything is going my way.
Why is it as soon as I turn on the volume I have to belch? Pardon me. Hello everyone, welcome! I survived June! It is Friday, July 8th, 2016. This is Lartist at work once again on twitch.tv/Uncle R. I am your Uncle R. I am your Lartist. Thank you so much for joining me once again. Thank you so much for your patience, for you regulars, my regular friends in the chat room and regular watchers who are joining me again. It has been a busy June, a very good June, but a very busy June, and I am happy to be back home on a Friday night to spend it with you guys. For those of you just joining us on Twitch or who are out there in Lurkland, my name is Lartist Souza. This is a creative stream, not a playthrough. I am the cartoonist half behind the team of Somer and Lar. He writes, I draw. We do the webcomics Least I Could Do 7 days a week at leasticouldddo.com. And looking for group, I do Monday and Thursday updates. We have 5 days of content over at lfg.co. Please check them out if you haven't already. Plenty of stuff there. I guess then I shouldn't say hi, Hannah, although she's watching other things. Good to see you, Cybercat. Thank you for joining us. And I'm still waiting for my chat room to propagate a little more, but whatever. The people I see are the ones who I love. I love because you love. So Mother Craig, I'm in that group. Those of us who have such little social life that this is the highlight. Listen, I'm happy to be this. Listen, you guys, if you're busy, if you have social lives, go. Have fun. Be free. I'm not offended, but this is my mini con corner and where I'm going to hang out anyhow and do stuff. So, hey. Those of you who haven't been here for a while, obviously this is fresh. Finally got the dye job done. Not this past Sunday, the Sunday before. So, yeah. Gosh, it's been almost 2 weeks. So this Sunday will be 2 weeks. This is, of course, the part of the deal I make with you guys for the multiple sclerosis walk for a cure that we've been doing for the past 5 years. The more money you donate, the more colors I'll put in for con season. Obviously, you can see we did well this year. We did over $10,000. Thank you. I can't say that enough. Thank you so much. So it's always fun to do it. It's always kind of fun too because it overlaps with Pride, so everyone's like, woo! Yeah, Pride doesn't need my help. And it is very bright and very fresh still. It's very funny at Anthrocon. There are a lot of people with colored hair. You know, it's not such a an unusual thing to have. But I think because My Beautiful Star Song did such a great job, Christy did such a great job with the stripes, and the color, branded color really seems to like my hair, that it's extra bright, and having people take pictures of me at Anthrocon when you're surrounded by these beautiful costumes everywhere you look, no end of amusement for me. No end of amusement. So yeah, there's that. I got the new web camera, and I got the new microphone stand. So it's just the desk arm. It's up here, out of sight. Big deal. Hopefully that'll make me not so quiet sometimes when I'm working and forget to move the microphone around. I have not seen Rainbow Chili. Some other Craig. I'm not sure I want to. Is it made with Jelly Bellies? I guess it all melt into goop. Anyhow, so it was my second time at Anthrocon. Those of you who may not know, Anthrocon is a furry convention. I think it's the biggest, or one of the biggest. Certainly it seems to be a very central one. This was its 20th anniversary this year. The city of Pittsburgh is hugely supportive of it, and I've decided it is the happiest convention I've ever been to. From last year and this year, people are just so gosh darn happy to be there, sweating their balls off in those costumes. But the dealers seem happy. The attendees are so happy and friendly. You just can't help but smile. Of course, I have a bunch of friends amongst artists and the security there, so it was nice to see those people again. I decided not last time, because it's only about a 6-hour drive. Last year I left the Sunday night, drove home, slept in my own bed, which was fine. But a lot of them are saying, don't leave so early. We hang out, we have dinner, we have decompression. And it was a good move. Went up to the security after party, where I just honestly probably spent about 40 minutes just smiling. Just sitting there quietly smiling, taking in all these great people, the conversations, before I even had a drink. And then I busted out my fresh pad of paper I brought specifically for it, drawing caricatures of all these great people, till about 2 or 3 in the morning, sleeping in. I was the first one up in my room, out the door, driving home. Gotta see what this chili pepper looks like. Goodness gracious, that's a for real thing, is it? Now, is that the ripening process, I wonder? If you're looking at the link of the rainbow chili. That's really quite something. I wonder how hot it is. Or not hot, hopefully. Anyways, yeah, so furries, just another fandom. And certainly a very art-centric one. I mostly just did badges. Did wonderful because, even though it was a working weekend, and it was a very intense working weekend, it is a very different than, the cons I've gone to as an attendee, where I'm going to panels, where I'm going to see the guests of honor and stuff like that. This is, I'm not a furry yet to be interested in that. I'm not, and the dealer's room was very much geared to costuming. If you wanted to accessorize, if you wanted to hire somebody to make you a costume, if you wanted to buy costume pieces, you could do all that. So there was very little to tempt me to spend my money. Although there were, in the artists and dealers alley, there were jewelers, artists, commissions, that kind of thing. But I was so busy myself that I didn't even get to see all of the dealer's room, and I got nowhere near the artist alley. I didn't even see the art show. So after the show, I and other artists would just kind of go back to our room and work. So the show would end at 6. We'd go back, order dinner,